Architectural Builders Supply is pleased to present you with this recording of the technical question that is listed in the title of this video.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
I guess I got called too late. Didn't realize you were on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is the quote. This respect to quote 208249. Thanks for your time, by the way. I really appreciate it. With respect to this door install, I'm just having trouble finding the right people to talk to on my side to get this done. So could you use some advice on, as far as getting drawings of and measurements and stuff, what would you propose I tell the installer to do?
Well, when it comes to installing a door like this, installers wouldn't ask for drawings or some sort of printed guidance. The person either knows the job or they don't. And, my hesitation about working with someone who may not know the work would be the fact that they may not know the work and get it done correctly. So when it comes to my participation, I'm going to supply what I'm told to supply. I'm going to leverage my 3+ decades of experience to make sure you're not ordering the wrong thing. But at the end of the day, I'm not the general contractor who's taking ownership over the correctness and accuracy of not only the work, but the material that's being supplied. So I am ready, willing, and able to give all information necessary to make this thoroughly successful. But without the right person there, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, I understand, and I guess that's what I'm curious about, because I don't know, San Francisco is kind of a shit show right now with respect to finding people. I think it's been challenging to figure out how to find the right person, and that's something I'm fully willing to do. But I was wondering, I don't know if you perchance knew anyone in the Bay Area to talk to figure this out, or if there's just any tips as to how to ensure we don't get someone who's a dud.
No one comes to mind in terms of, someone I could recommend to do a door and frame installation. Looking at your images, basically what has to happen is that frame's got to be pulled out of that opening.
Right.
And obviously a new one has to go in, but because on the pole side there's drywall that's been run right to the face of the frame, that's going to scare some people away for sure, because it's not disturbing the wall is impossible. There's going to be some there's going to be some compromise to the pole side of that opening, the interior side. So that's probably going to set some people off about being comfortable doing it. I don't have anyone off the top of my head that I could recommend for the work. If someone comes to mind, I will share that with you.
Okay. I appreciate it. I mean, even that alone, I think is great to know. I can at least bring that up with whoever I'm talking to. I best have someone who has done good work in the past doing general interior renovation. But as far as door frame, I just don't know what to look for in someone. And it seems like I've talked to a lot of people who said that they can do it, but I also am afraid because didn't seem like they had great attention to detail when they were drawing up a proposal.
The problem is this a residential application?
Yeah, it's a work-live zoning, so it is residential application.
Yeah, and that residential is going to have a higher level of scrutiny than you would this same door installed on the back of a strip mall. You know what I mean? So it's going to need to look nicer, cleaner, etc. But just to put your mind at ease about what I would do is, when it comes to a door and frame, an existing opening like yours, the question is how big of an opening do you have? You then marginally undersize the outside dimension of the frame so that it will slide into place. You then bolt it to the wall, and you finish off that area with caulk, paint, and the whole 9 yards. And then you install all your hardware as you're hanging the door. So for me, it's really easy because I'm going to have to know what the rough opening is, meaning how big of a hole do you have, and sizing the frame accordingly, which there's a industry standard that we use that every installer agrees with, and then supplying it, and then having someone there to get the old one out and put the new one in. My part is easy. My part can't go wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, your initial email indicated some stuff, blah, 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 frame, height by width. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. That's all very, very easy for me. That's all very easy.
Okay. Okay. And I guess the last question I have to ask, because I was getting hounded on this by the building manager, but like, as far as where the placement of like the lock set and like the handle set and stuff like that, the openings for that, is that all fairly standard as well?
Every manufacturer of doors has their own standard, but all of the manufacturer's standards are very close to each other, vertically measured off let's say the floor to the center line. Your guy's basically saying, yeah, I want to make sure that the lock height all matches everything else. If it's different by 1.5 inches or 2 inch or 3 inch, no one's going to really notice that nor care. But because it has been brought up, I would want to be told where the existing lock is so I can put the new lock in that same place. Got it.
Okay. Okay, great. That's super helpful. I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a couple of folks come in, and I'm going to try to vet them the best I can and try to get some measurements back. And then if that all seems good, I get signed up from the building, I'll place the order pretty soon.
Yeah, there's really not a lot of information that I need to be told. It's how big is the opening? Obviously now, where is the lock to be located?
Yeah, I totally understood. So thanks for your time on this. I know it's, we come off as total novices, but the building just, I don't know, we've been burned before by other kind of manufacturers and contractors, so they're being like extremely careful. And I'm kind of like the middleman here. So
are you responsible for replacing this?
So I'm in a weird situation where, like the building is technically responsible, but there's been a lot going on and it's just been dragging. Project's been dragging. So I've been trying to push this forward, get the door replaced. That's kind of why I'm involved here. Yeah. Yeah,
no, I get it. My light over my HOA is not repairing the light. So it's like, I'm calling an electrician and sending you the bill. So.
Yeah, I'm like, I would love to do that. It's just that now that I'm like trying to push forward, you guys are trying to get involved and say like what I can and can do, and it's frustrating. So, anyway, thanks for your time. Appreciate having me on.
Okay, so let's give you before you go, let's give you a little ammunition.
Yeah.
So that's clearly a fire-rated door.
Yep.
Well, it was a fire-rated door, so you now have a code-deficient fire door that puts life safety at risk. And heaven forbid someone made an anonymous call to the fire marshal. So this is not something to have ownership drag their feet on, whether that be you or the HOA people, but you technically have a deficient life safety code violation. So if that doesn't light a fire under someone, nothing would, in fact. Imagine if there was a fire and your door didn't close and latch correctly, and there was loss of light. I mean, people go to jail for this.
Yeah, gotcha.
Anyway, just want to give you a little other information.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's great. Thank you very much. I'll definitely use that.
Keep me in mind. Let me know how it goes.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you very much, Richard. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Louis. Bye-bye.
All right. Have a good day. Bye.
Architectural Builders Supply hopes you have enjoyed this program. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.